right, guys. I have some really important stuff to talk to you guys about. I know that there's a lot of you that there's a few of you that do listen to me on YouTube. Um, some of you don't have the time, but then again, there are some of my clients that are just enthralled, absolutely enthralled in this fake, but these people that are constantly harassing and attacking me, two main ones is Mike and Lamar. They are on drugs and they're mentally ill and sick. We got to talk about this. Okay? We do. We have to talk about this. Now, first of all, the only clients that I have issues with are the ones that cannot actually pay me, the ones that are experiencing financial distress. Okay? The ones that, because honestly, I try to stay open to help and to assist clients that don't have a lot of money. And we can do that here. There are clients that I've already got someone that has already purchased, paid $7,000 for my apprenticeship program. Already. Already. That was last month, granted. But see, here's the thing about it. Y'all have gotten acclimated to come on here and listen to gossip about my financial business. My financial business is nobody's business. It's not. It's nobody's business. What I earn at my company is nobody's business. And people need to mind their own business. The client that paid me several thousand, she's been with me for years. And I can prove it that she paid me several $1,000s for my apprenticeship program. She's not stupid. She's not dumb. She's very intelligent. She knows that she's getting something that nobody else can give to her. And she's very loyal. And I have several clients that are like that have the money and the means that can take care of me because I take care of them. Now, those of you that may be getting, a cleanse or something for $200 or $300, and you tell me you're going to pay me on a certain day, and then the Micah Mills goes live, and then you think that I'm full of shit, and you don't think you don't have to pay me because of Mike Mills, a drug addict who's not only addicted to drugs, but apparently addicted to me, which ain't my fault. That ain't y'all problem. Y'all shouldn't even be listening to that. See, we running into this problem again, and I don't care if he's a man. He's a stupid man. Y'all need to stop listening to that crap. First of all, I get myself into situations because of you. I don't have to deal with clients that don't have it. And you can have whatever opinion that you want about witches, about women. You can think whatever you want to think. But the bottom line is that the gods and the goddesses, Hecate, which is who I work with, she does not agree with y'all when y'all say, well, we shouldn't pay witches nothing. They shouldn't get paid nothing. They don't agree with that. In fact, they're pissed that people think that they can take advantage of people like me. They're pissed. Because to be honest with you, when I did have that eviction that people so lovingly like to throw up in my face, it wasn't the client's energy. That was my landlord, who I paid thousands of dollars to, who didn't show me any appreciation in return. It's called lack of appreciation. It's called taking somebody for granted. And you shouldn't care about some ignorant person's opinion who's never even paid nothing. I paid those people. I moved in March of 2020. The problem is lack of appreciation. When the problem started, the landlord should have been on it. They decided not to. They failed. And that is not my fault. So your information that you're getting and that you're accepting is bad, because when I look back at my rent receipts, by the time the problem arose, I had already paid them people well over $40,000 of my money to rent that house. If you've paid somebody $40,000, which is basically essentially the down payment for 4 houses, I don't care if it's a pandemic. I don't care what's going on. If a raccoon shows up in the attic, if a building specialist, listen, these people decided that they didn't even want to do what city codes told them to do. They violated city codes. So y'all can come and listen. Let me tell you something. This is serious, because I'm getting ready to drop a couple of people, and you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. Makes no sense for somebody to pay you $40,000 total. I have every rent receipt. $40,000 total. And you can't get rid of a raccoon in the attic, and you taking all year, you taking 2 years. 2 years. And then not only that, you have a reputation for neglecting your properties. You got neighbors that ain't even renting a property from you complaining about the fact that you have not done structural repairs at your property, and that you're making their neighborhood look bad, and that you're bringing down their property values. And then when this monkey goes live and says, look, she got evicted. Come on now, y'all do the math. That should be something that your brain should synthesize, and that you should understand what I'm saying when I say that. Yet the landlord was a scam artist. You running around here bragging about having a multi-million-dollar portfolio with a reputation like that? So what do y'all think? Y'all think that the frauds, y'all think that the scammers are winning? No, they're just skating on thin ice that they getting ready to fall in to. So every single time y'all decide to treat Jamila, High Priestess Jamila, like she ain't about shit, just because this monkey comes on, and yes, I did call him a monkey, just because he comes online and bullshits with you and plays with you, because listen, first of all, it is because of the kindness of my own heart that instead of me having sushi last night for dinner, I had pizza. We had pizza for dinner last night. Those are sacrifices that I'm willing to make Because trust me, I wanted some sushi last night for dinner. That would have costed well over $300. But instead, I humbled myself and my family ate pizza and Pepsi. Hello? Because I have kindness in my heart for people. Now, what I wanted to talk about though is that the people that are on the internet that continuously discuss my business, listen, let me tell you something. Y'all know that they wrong for doing that, and y'all know that they are low-lifed and they are ignorant for doing that. They have nothing else going on in their lives. They are pathetic for doing that, because let me tell you something. I shouldn't have to come on here and explain anything to anybody, especially when it comes to my travel back home. I shouldn't have to come on here and explain that. The reason why y'all are curious about that is because we got nosy people that need to get a life. The plan that is set out for me is already done. During this week, this is the reason why Spirit has had me at a hotel. They've had us at a hotel. This is the reason why. Because for the rest of this week, all up until the 25th, but then going into the 30th. See, I'm not going to sit up here and come on here and say, oh, we plan on jumping on a train on the 31st, or we plan on doing this on the 39th. No, no, that's not what needs to happen. I don't have to discuss that. If you notice, all those people come out here and they constantly talk about what they gonna do, when they gonna do it, when they did it. If you notice, Mike comes on here, discusses all his personal business because he's an idiot. He comes on here, he got to explain everything to a troll. I don't have to do that. If I contacted you and I said I can squeeze your case in right now, today, or tomorrow, and I can work on that for you because I got a client coming in that I know for a fact is going to send me several $1,000s, and I'ma always be good because it happens all the time. All the time. I deal with my clients that don't really have a lot to pay, but then I got clients that do have a lot to pay. And it's not that it makes it unfair for them, because they know that what they're doing is different from what you're doing. So if I'm squeezing in your case, because I know I got a client that's getting ready to come in with 3, 4, 5 grand on a certain day, that is nobody else's business. I shouldn't have to discuss that. And see, this is where Spirit is very upset about that. Very upset about people trying. Listen, I know that there's a lot of people on here. You're sexist, you're racist, you got your own opinion. That's your problem. That has nothing to do with me. Spirit already got that plan for me. They already got everything covered. And y'all need to quit listening to an impoverished idiot who's still crying about $20,000 that I done already gave to my family. I done made 20,000 since through my business since then. And I have no issue with proving it. You know what ends up happening? A bunch of ignorant people start hating on me. It is not my fault that my spirits have aligned me with that. If y'all continue to align y'all minds and y'all ears with an impoverished group of people, and listen, I'ma drop you. And then see, this is the issue. See, the problem is that I is a male client. I told him last month, I said, you're gonna have to pay me to remove whatever that is that's on you. He said, well, I don't want to pay for that. I just want to pay for the love work. And that's exactly what he did. And he been and I told him, I said, listen, I said, you can do that, but I said it's not gonna do you any good. Now he done called a lick of stupidity or some shit. I don't fucking know. And decided that he was gonna disrespect me and waste my time. And see, you know what? When you do stuff like that, somebody immediately comes in to replace you. You tell me that you're gonna pay me on a certain day, you need to pay me. It doesn't matter that Mike Mills was lonely on a Friday night. That don't matter who I laid up in the bed with don't have nothing to do with y'all. And y'all need to learn some respect for me. In fact, the spiritual work that I'm doing for you is not tied in with none of those people. In fact, the spiritual work that I'm doing for other clients has nothing to do with you. Other clients don't affect you. Yes, I teach classes, but I'm not teaching any right now. I'm going to wait until I get settled back home. Mike Mills is not going to win in his mission to keep me in Georgia. Y'all do know that that's what he's trying to do. And what is he doing? He's coming out here begging and pleading for everybody's attention. He has no claim on me. Accept it. And you cannot hide behind him. Those people are crazy. That has and even you know what, even if they are crazy, that has nothing to do with my business. It's like I said last night. I got people coming in here talking about I'm scared for you. You need to be scared for yourself because you sitting over there listening to that bullshit. I already told y'all what the what's up was. When I get back home, if that fool jumps in his car to drive to Kansas City to try to go out on a limb, my spirits will shut him down. I don't care about him showing up at the at that extended stay. And part of the reason why I've been staying at hotels and extended stays is because I am not staying here. I'm not staying in Georgia. No man can force me to. Not even the man that I'm in love with can force me to do that, and he wouldn't do that anyway. Okay? So listen, when y'all on a Friday night or a Thursday night or a Wednesday night decide to listen to those low-life people, it's your funeral and not mine. And I don't mean funeral specifically, but y'all know what I mean. That's your dire circumstance. All I know is that enough time has been wasted, which we take that back. Yes, you can take time back. That's why I look so young and beautiful. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I done got all plump and luscious again. Because you can take time back. Mike can't ruin nothing for nobody. And I protect my clients just like I protect my kids. My kids are always gonna be protected. Ain't nobody in Kansas City gonna do nothing to my kids. That's why I'm good. And my children was born with spirits around them that was protecting them. Trust me. Them was some supernatural babies. That's what I'm saying. But see, clients, I know it for a fact. I can tell when y'all been listening to that crap. I can tell. I can always tell. Okay. I can tell when you've shifted, when you done got shifty. Trust me, I can tell. And a lot of y'all that shift on me, y'all have already been to a fraud practitioner. And fraud practitioner doesn't necessarily mean a practitioner without no power. Some of these practitioners out here are setting y'all up. They have this stupid consciousness that they can sacrifice you or something. See, I don't do that to my clients. I give you life. I don't go to my spirits and say, yeah, we're going to take this person out. That's not what we do. We heal you. So we don't have nothing to do with that, whatever Bible stuff they doing and stuff. And see, they already been warned. They already been given a warning. They have already been told to not do that. They have already been told. You can believe in what you want to believe in if you want. You can believe that the sun is blue black, and you can believe that the moon is purple. You can believe whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you being fooled, you being taken, and you being had in. That's a fact. Especially when they running around here talking about they're religious, but they're practicing witchcraft and and doing candles. You're not supposed to do that. And another practitioner who is very successful said that yesterday. Made a video about it, was very honest about it. And that woman is to be protected. I have her in my protection because I like her. I ain't gonna bring up her name, but I like her because she was honest about the situation. And those practitioners that be running around here, some of them, a lot of them talking about praise Jesus, Psalms 59, 79. Those people, they will offer you as a sacrifice and they cannot be trusted. See, when you come to me, you getting straight lace. You getting the straight up real deal Holyfield whenever you get through. Y'all trust whoever y'all want to trust. I don't have time for it. I don't have time to be explaining. I don't have time to debate with you. I don't have time. That's why a lot of y'all running around here sick. Then some of y'all are going and y'all paying 2 or 3 different practitioners because you seem to think that the reason why we are practitioners is because of our need. Literally, I can work with clients exclusively that can drop 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 on me. I can literally exclusively only deal with clients like that. The hell? I can literally do that. I don't have to deal with it. Y'all come to me, y'all paying one practitioner 200, 300, another one 200, 300, and some of them send me $100. Now she can't, and y'all discussing me with other practitioners, and I can see it. Y'all are discussing me with other practitioners, and I can see it. I told y'all to walk away from those people. The fear that y'all have for those people is fake. What you're doing is you are shorting me, you are shortcutting me, and you scared of those practitioners for nothing. I already told y'all to walk away from those people and that I can protect you. So right now, because of one of my clients that decided he didn't, all of a sudden, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I have no idea. But I can guarantee you that it has something to do with that group of fake ass, fraud ass people. I can guarantee you that it. And then when y'all go to those people, they putting a lot of chaos into your work, and they blocking your work. If you just deal with me, you be okay. This has only happened in the last couple of years. This only happened in the past few years that this has been going on. Don't discuss me with these other fake people. The work that I do is pristine. Y'all go to these other people and they interfere. If anything, they block it. That's why they got mad last night. When I came on here and I was talking to y'all about recastings. When you come to me and you go to another practitioner that is inducing denial and delay into your work, that's why if you're seeking witchcraft, you don't need to go and look at the Bible and people that's practicing the Bible. Y'all need to stop mixing the two. You need to stick with one side. If you're going to go to those people, go to those people. But clearly they're not doing what you need them to do. Because why'd you come to me? Did you come to me as an agent? Did you come to me as a spy? No, you didn't. You need to stick with one person exclusively, and that's it. You don't need to go to a bunch of people. And I've had clients do that. And you shouldn't be doing that. So my personal finances are my business. You don't need to teach me a lesson. You don't need to do that because guess what? You never know. I may be calling you, but I got a client that's getting ready to request a $10,000 invoice. People asking me what, and I see the little stupid rumors. Oh, she doing this and she doing that. Well, I already know how I'm getting back home. That ain't nobody's business. I already have the money secured to get back home. I already have the money secured to get my house when I get back home. I'm not going to rent a house over here in Georgia. And no, I will never be back together with Mike again. Never. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. When I went to that extended stay, Mike called me one day talking about, you need to look at this apartment. I said, do they have a lease? He said, yeah, it's going to be at least a 6-month to a year lease. I said, I'm not taking it because I'm leaving. I'm not going to sign a lease in Georgia. I'm leaving Georgia. For some reason, Mike wants me to stay in Georgia. Why should I? What? And this is what he's not telling you while he's live calling me a bitch and a hoe, which I would never be with him to begin with. All right, I'll hold on. I'm not staying. Can y'all hear me? Testing, 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 testing. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I'm not staying in Georgia. The Mike has been doing what he has been doing because he has a plan of forcing me to stay in Georgia. He don't care what has to happen. He wants to try to force me to unblock him. He don't care what happens. So that it's a probability so that he has an opportunity to drive over to me and try to have sex with me. He don't care about what it's his whole little plot, his little plan, and he don't give a damn about how it affects other people with the lies and the bullshit and all this crying he been doing in social media. And it ain't going to happen. And if you are somebody, it's like I said, if you are a male, oh baby, let me tell you something. My client that I had to tell him about himself earlier. I had to tell him about himself earlier. A lot of you males think y'all can force a woman to do what you want her to do, and you can't. Okay. Now, I had already bought his girlfriend back to him previously. I had already bought her back to him. She ain't gonna never come back now because he wants to sit up here and be a misogynist. He wants to sit up here and be sexist and play around with me, play around with my time, and play around with my family. You men are never gonna win with all that stalking and gang stalking and trying to force a woman to do a damn thing. She ain't gonna want to be with you. She gonna end up losing all her love for you. In fact, I know it for a fact that a lot of these men will go to these male practitioners and they will put negativity. And I don't see how you stupid enough to go and trust a male practitioner with your fucking woman. Wake up and have some backbone. Trying to force women to be with you by using trauma and abuse. That woman gonna run away from you, stay away from you. She ain't gonna talk to you. She don't want nothing to do with you. Because women have what's called an intuition. Women will know when you doing work on them. Because they'll be, especially when y'all go to these male practitioners, because the woman will start having all kind of bad luck. She won't feel good. Us women can tell when you men done went to one of these fucked up ass practitioners that's trying to force us to be with you. We can feel it in our heart and it don't feel good, and we can tell. When I do work on your girlfriend, she ready to love on you. When they do work, she ready to quit fucking with you. In fact, she ready to get somebody to whoop your ass. She ready to get somebody to beat your ass because she know that you done did something to her. And see, I don't do shit like that to women. Okay? What's up with this? I don't do stuff like that to women. You don't do that. You don't do it like that. I felt some of the so-called love work that Mike tried to do. And I had to hurry up and clear that away quickly. Felt like something was trying to get inside of my chest and all that stuff. That ain't how that's supposed to feel. That ain't, yeah, no. That's why we did my protection. Because a lot of y'all will try to force it. If you don't be with me, you gonna die. It's like, boy, and they'll try to put a candle on it and a spirit on it, and the woman will be ready to run down the street and get the hell away from you and leave the country. She gonna leave the country to get the hell away from your stupid ass. Mike don't really have the and a lot of these men don't really have no spiritual power. They will go to things like the Bible, or either trying to force a woman to be with him. And it don't feel good. That's why last night a lot of women they wasn't feeling well, because a lot of these men running around here doing these dirty love spells on them. And don't nobody want to be bothered with that. Don't no woman want to be with you. Half of them don't even know what the hell they doing. And he don't real this client that I'm talking about. And I hope you listening. I hope you listen to this whole live that I'm doing. Okay. You went to that male practitioner that told you that he would curse her, put a curse on her to force her to come back to you. And I think you're lying. I think you did go to that man. And you know what ended up happening? She left you any damn way, because you don't do it that way. Y'all doing shit all the wrong way. These men should not be practicing witchcraft without having the guidance of a woman. And a lot of them out here doing that. And they will do. Who the hell puts That's exactly what Mike is doing. And clearly he's not spiritually powerful enough, because he has to actually come online and do a live stream with the hopes that I'm listening to him. It goes in one ear and out the goddamn other. You ain't gonna never get me back. And you know what? The longer that I am held up, because I think a lot of people are trying to see if I fuck with him again. That's on you. You trying to wait and see what happens, as if, listen, you need to stop. Mike is factually trying to force me to be with him. I will not ever be with him. I am with another man. It's none of your business what's happening between me and him. Like I said, me and him got together on some stuff back in December. That next month in January, 10, 12,000 came into my business. That's my man. That's the man for me. A lot of them don't know, but see, this client, one of his jealous friends broke him up with his girlfriend. He got jealous of him because the girlfriend is real pretty. He a light-skinned dude. He done had somebody put some voodoo on him. And see, I can remove voodoo. I can remove Haitian voodoo. I can remove hoodoo. I can remove all that. They put a block on it. I'm sitting up here trying to tell this fool that you gotta. And so I sent him an invoice for the amount that I charged him. And he said, well, I ain't paying for all of that. Da, da, da. And I'm like, okay, well, send me what you gonna send me then. I did the love casting. It's still blocked because he didn't pay to get it unblocked. Probably went and paid somebody else to do it, and they shit don't work. Because a lot of these people in social media are using glamour. This is what I did. This is what I was saying last night. I told Mike, I said, he got mad and went and acted a damn fool. All I did was told him, I said, why would I need you for validation? You disruptive, you ignorant, you look stupid, you dumb, you're corrupt. I wouldn't want you. Am I supposed to be making myself look good? The fact that he's obviously stalking me, is that supposed to make my love spells look good or something? What the fuck? Like, y'all need to quit falling for this bullshit. I don't want to argue with him in social media at all, because all it does is confuse people. And y'all be watching that dummy. Y'all be watching that stupid idiot. Y'all watch all of them stupid idiots, including Lamar and Amanda. And all that shit is glamour and bullshit so that they can fucking scam you and take your goddamn money and not know what the fuck they doing. They too damn idiotic and scared. And it ain't no damn such thing as no goddamn Christian witch. Please stop. That's blasphemy. Now, I don't get in people business though, but a lot of y'all be falling for that. Oh, I feel safe over here. You should feel very unsafe dealing with somebody that's saying that they lighting candles and all of that stuff. And I know that there are supposedly people that practice brujeria and they use the Bible at the same time. But I ain't touching it, and I wouldn't suggest y'all do it either. You need to pick a side and stick with it. Today, pick a side and stay with it, and don't even. That's why I was telling y'all, don't even come back to me with that shit. Don't even, because what y'all do is I'll cast it for you. It'll be out there, and the next thing you know, y'all done went and y'all done said, God forgive me for I have sinned, and then that blocks your shit. And it wasn't even no need for you to do that. I told y'all that last night. They scared they gonna die. Mm-hmm. Then y'all be listening to these people that be talking about the goddess. Well, guess what? The goddess gave birth to the god. The goddess had to give birth to the god. No baby ever came from no man. So the goddess that I work with gave birth to y'all God. And he got to answer to her. So you can run around here and fake and shake all you want and try to front like this stupid ass man, my man that I'm in love with, that they claim don't exist, but then they say he's not coming back. So we not getting back together, which we are. But I thought he didn't exist. He ain't on here doing no mess like that, is he? No, and he never will. That's my man. Mike is not my man. At all. At all. Neither is Lamar. Y'all gonna be in a lot of trouble listening to these stupid ass idiots. They already in trouble. They already in trouble. That's a He's purposely creating confusion anyway, but at the end of the day, the dude is on some kind of mission to keep me from going back home, which is stupid. And then at the same time, he claimed he married, even though he's not married. But who gives a shit? At the same time, he claimed that he with somebody, but then he's trying to get me to stay in Kansas City by coming on here. And of course, he gets clout based off of me. That's why it was so many people watching him. And y'all need to quit judging me based upon him. And no, you don't have to see my man to know that he exists. I didn't even have to tell nobody about him. And I shouldn't have. I didn't have to tell nobody about him. And I should have kept it to myself, but it is what it is. I do what the fuck I want to do. I've been in business for 10 years. I've been single for 10 years running a very successful business. I'm sorry, if you run a spiritual business and you earning 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 grand per year, that's success at the end of the day. If I wanted to, I could afford a teepee out by the river if that's what I wanted to do. I'm just not going to do it in Georgia. I'm going back to the Midwest where I belong. End of the story. My man is coming to the Midwest. End of story. May not be at the same time that I do, but he'll be down there. He'll be over there with me. End of story. Nobody can change that. And stop trying to do these love spells when you don't really love a person. You don't know anything about love. Stop trying to do these. And I got to protect my women from that because a lot of these men be doing love so and they ain't got no propensity to love no damn body. They be running around here. Men be trying to do love spells and they don't have no love. They do it for validation so that they can prove something to some fucking body. That's when that's when they suffer from heart attacks. That's how you can tell a man is attempting to do a love spell. A woman is going to get anxiety. When I can feel my man calling for me, I don't feel nothing but peace. When I feel him thinking about me, when I can feel him connecting to me and praying for me, I feel nothing but peace and harmony within my heart. These men that be they be running around here doing these voodoo love spells and stuff and all this stuff. The woman get anxiety. She be feeling like, and I be telling these women, I be like, calm down, relax. It's somebody trying to do a love work on you. Calm down. I'm getting it off of you right now. Am I dying? Am I having a heart attack? What's happening? No, you're not dying. I felt it myself. It's not a good feeling. And that means what? That don't mean no love. That mean that you got a problem. You do a love spell right, it don't make nobody feel that way. It makes somebody want to be close to you. It makes somebody miss you. It makes somebody yearn for you. They don't be sitting up there having no damn anxiety attack. That's not no love spell. Because when you have an anxiety attack, that cuts off blood supply to your sacral. And you ain't flowing and you can't really make love like that. What you know, and a lot of these desperate ass men like Mike that need to take a fucking a dose of Disperdol. What the fuck he want? He want a woman sitting up there. Oh, I'm so oh my god. That's not love. And he's that goddamn desperate, which is fucking sick. And my spirits already done told him you gonna lose your life. Every man is not like him. I got male spirits. I got ancestors that are men. And they sitting up here telling this fool, leave my family alone. They saw everything he did. He went to some practitioner and said, make it so that if she leave me, she gonna die. Make it so that if she go back to Kansas City, she gonna die. Make it so that if she sleep with somebody else, she gonna die. My spirits was laughing at that shit. He actually went to somebody and somebody said, okay. And he paid like thousands of goddamn fucking dollars for that shit. and I bind her to me. For what? We don't even have good sex anyway. You and Stefan, we saw him. We already removed that a long time ago. He said, make it so if she do this and that, she gonna die. Make it so if she make love to another man, she gonna die. Like, the Spirit was like, what the fuck? And somebody actually took his money and tried to attempt to do that shit to me. And he know I'm telling the truth. That's why he ain't gonna say nothing about it. He gonna go live. They gonna say go live and stick to the script. We gonna get her. No, you not. You gonna die. You better leave me the fuck alone. I don't know what the fuck why they got such a hard on for me. They some stupid idiots. And then they'll try to lie at the same time, sweating me and then telling people, I don't really want her. Why you sweating me then? You've been making videos about me. You've been stalking me since January of 2024 when I first told your ass to get the fuck on some goddamn fucking wear. No, he ain't my husband. I would never. And then he'll say, well, you got my name. See, that's cold for him saying that a tattoo, first of all, the only reason why I even did those tattoos is for Saint Michael. He ain't nowhere close to Saint Michael. And see, I'm doing a ritual I will be honoring Saint Michael tonight. Yes, I still work with Saint Michael. I'm about to go up to I'm about to go up here to Kroger to get a bunch of garlic for Saint Michael. That's the only reason why these tattoos are interchangeable. These tattoos that I got are for Saint Michael. And Saint Michael is one of my right-hand men. He is not Saint Michael. And Saint Michael does not like Mike Mills. He like, who the fuck is this goddamn little sawed off bastard trying to take on my name? When he calls the Saint Michael just swords his ass. So all three of these tattoos is for Saint Michael, the archangel. They always have been. So something that you thought you got over on somebody ended up being a trick for your ass, boy. He a trip. He need to get his ass off of social media, and he needs to take down all that bullshit that he put up. Because all that shit's gonna do is continue to curse him. You can't force no fucking woman to be with your ass. If she don't want you, she don't want you. Now, if I have said that I will do love work for you, that means that apparently, because if I couldn't do it, I tell you, I'd be like, she don't love you. You need to let her go. If I've said I'm gonna do love work for you, that means that there's a chance. Nobody should ever light a love candle on me and Mike because I don't love him. That shit gonna turn into a motherfucking curse. Saint Michael is an archangel. He calls himself Saint Michael. And I'm like, people that do stuff like that are mentally ill. That would be like he's not Saint Michael. In fact, Saint Michael hates his ass. And that's why they're turning that diamond cross that he got. Oh, they turning that into just a rock. It's brass, it's funky and filthy. They don't like him. They don't like him. And see, Saint Michael, you can work with him and you can be a Satanist and work with Saint Michael. That's the truth. When you have a connection with Saint Michael, he gonna always be there for you through whatever journey that you take in your practice. Having a bunch of people in social media that's talking shit, possessed and desperate means nothing when you have a spirit team. I have a spirit team, and my spirit team goes from above to below and everywhere in between. So I don't give a damn about a group of people on the goddamn internet. That it's my spirit team that matters. And yeah, they've been over there. We need to shut her up. She's telling the truth. I'm mad and I'm upset about her telling the truth. Kill her. Let's kill her with a psychic attack. My spirits be like, what these people just, what the fuck is this shit? Now we done, it's been an hour. We done spoke about this. It's been an hour. Those of you clients that are listening to this right now, if you said you was gonna pay me some money for the work that you're gonna do, and you bailed out at the last minute, and you said, "Well, I do it Saturday, I do it Sunday," I'm trying to wait. Hey, listen, we ain't got time for you. You just lost your spot. You just lost your spot. And then also another thing, yesterday and today was very powerful in doing love work. That's exactly what we were doing, was love work. And it wasn't just love work, it's healing too. And protection. So y'all can go run around here, run behind these people that put nothing but sickness and disease in your mind and in your body and in your spirit. That's all they doing. Anybody that's watching that, any of my clients that's watching that crap in social media, you better take heed to what I'm saying. Now I already told y'all that we're doing this, and then people say I don't want to be in a group. Yeah, you don't want to be in a group because you've been paying attention to the wrong group. My groups are very organized and they're not like that. Ain't nobody complained about my group except for me. And that was prior to getting this protection. Because I was like, what the hell? I don't know what y'all gonna do. All I know is that I need for the monkey, whenever the monkey go live, I need for him to have less views. This should only be like 3 people watching him. But a lot of y'all that are watching him are curious about me. I'm not there. He has no hold on me. He has no power over me. He only has power to fuck you over. And I've warned y'all about that fool so many fucking times. He ain't hitting on shit. Him or none of those people that are in that group that are talking all that bullshit. I don't see how y'all even fall for that shit. I don't even see how y'all do it. That shit looks so ignorant, obvious ignorance and obvious bullshit that I can't even. I be looking like, hmm. Apparently, this fool thinks that he actually has the power to get me back. And somehow y'all done tied and related that into y'all own love relationships. Y'all need to quit doing that. Y'all don't think right. That's why you're not able to do spiritual work yourself. If you was able to think correctly, you'd be able to do the shit yourself. Y'all thinking, well, if she don't go back to Mike, it ain't gonna work anyway. Go back to what? There's nothing between me and Mike. And playing around with me and holding me up and bullshitting with me, that's not gonna convince me of shit. It's just gonna piss me off. It's gonna piss my spirits off, and they gonna drop you. Not to mention, we all know that Mike done went and paid a bunch of fake weak ass witches too. Do work on her. I want her back. I need this. I need that. I will never. And I already warned people that if they try to force me to get back with him, they gonna end up, their health gonna end up failing. It wasn't even, the message didn't even come from me. The message came from spirit. Y'all are not supposed to light not one fucking candle to try to get me back with that dude. Because all it's doing is being rejected and it's backfiring clearly. I wish I could send out a bulletin all over the world because that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to use some kind of reverse psychology on me. It's not meant to be. You'll never see me with Mike again, ever. And I put that on my fucking life. And you can't force it to be destiny. I'm the only one that has the power to change destiny. They don't have it like that. If they had it like that, we wouldn't be going through all this, would we? If they had it like that, I'd have been back with him last September. They don't have the power to change destiny. Okay? Anyway, those of you that are going to participate in the protection that we're doing, because it's not just protection, it's job protection, it's house protection, it's everything. And I told y'all that. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about where I'm staying. Don't worry about how long it's going to take. Don't worry about why this, why am I still in Georgia? When y'all worried about the wrong things. You're worried about the wrong things. And that's exactly what ends up happening when you commune with people like that. They worried about the wrong thing. He's so worried about what the fuck I'm doing with my ass that he ain't watching his own back. It's something getting ready to crawl down the back of his goddamn neck and probably give him a fucking stroke. So the reason why I've had issues with clients is because of him. And it shouldn't be that. That's on y'all. And when he gets real desperate to keep me, he brings up that eviction because he thinks that he has the power to get me evicted. That boy, I ain't never seen such backbiting in my fucking life. Boy, that was that damn landlord, and you didn't have nothing to do with that landlord. Again, that's $1 million conglomerate that you have nothing to do with. That's why that sector, where they damn near tried to make it seem like they worked with the landlord. No, they don't. No, they don't. They coming out here perpetrating a fucking fraud and they writing checks that they fucking broke asses can't fucking cash. All front, all front, all cap. It's all cap, is what they call it, cap. It's ridiculous how they backbite. Then when it boils down to it, when that landlord end up getting sued and losing all their money, when their tenants and the neighborhood associations end up suing them for bringing down their property values, they ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh, but you was backbiting off of them, no. Those were your colleagues, right? And you just gonna go all around America lowering people's property values of their houses and fucking up they. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Stevan, if that's really his woman, I can't do nothing but feel sorry for that woman. If that's really his woman, that's a fucking shame. She is the most unfortunate person in the world because I wouldn't give a shit. I know that when me and my man get in that badass fucking lake house, I know goddamn well he ain't gonna be on the internet stalking no goddamn other woman. He gonna be stalking me around the house with his underwear on. Fuck that shit. Clearly that man is into another woman, and when I reject him, he gets hurt. There's no way I would be proud to be with a man that just because somebody he claim I'm old, ugly, and homeless, but yet when I tell him and have to reiterate to him that I don't want him, he crying in social media. You the unluckiest woman in the goddamn world. I don't give a fuck if you got a flashy car. And to me, they house is very basic. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like he act like he live at the chateau or some shit. That shit is very basic. People on Section 8 got better houses than that. Are you fucking kidding me? It's people that are on Section 8 that live on his block that got the same house. She's the most unluckiest woman in the world. Your man online stalking another woman. But I kind of think that they may have an open relationship. But you still, that's fucked up. How you, that's still fucked up. I'm sorry. Hey, and they supposed to have children together. That's fucking crazy. Ain't no way in hell I'd be still with a man that's sitting up here stalking another woman on the internet. And the woman is saying, I don't want your man. And he follows up with a 4-hour crying session, trying to make it look like he don't want the person when he's literally stalking the entire fuck out the person. And he ain't gonna get shit. He wants to, that boy wants to make love to me. He wants to have sex, and he ain't gonna get it. Cause I'm loyal like a goddamn dog. I'm gonna be loyal to my man. I know what the fuck I want. I would never, ever, ever put our relationship in jeopardy for that bullshit. So, but that ain't really the internet's business. And think about it. People keep saying the fuck that sector. They keep saying, we don't see him. I ain't seen him. Why would I show you my man so you can fucking stalk him? I want him to be relaxed. I don't want a bunch of dried up ass goddamn fucking stalkers stalking my fucking man. It's unfortunate that you were able to stalk my family and we ain't got to go through that. He's my backbone. I ain't about to sit up here and break his back. And they'll be trying to act like it's worth it. No, it's not. You people are really, honestly, at the end of the day, you ain't no motherfucking body. You're not special and important. And they'll say, well, I met you. So I made you special and important because you met me, and now and I done gave you this sense of importance, and now you biting the hand that fed you. So you got to claim to know me and met me, and I'm the one that gave you your retarded validation that's making you do this, but yet you talking shit to me. And Mike can run around here and say, oh, well, you this and you that, you a prostitute. When I met Mike in 2019, he was bombing money from me. I didn't meet up with him because I needed money. He was broke as a goddamn fool. And still is. And yeah, he will break himself for me. I'm telling him I don't want your money. And clients, you can't hide behind him. If you're going to get the work done, you have to pay it. He has nothing to do with that. Don't mix him in. He don't have nothing to do with what I'm doing spiritually. You need to separate that. And definitely don't talk to him behind the scenes. And my spirits have seen people talk to him behind the scenes. Don't worry about giving her your, I'ma give her the money. Because that's my woman and she just tripping. I'ma give her the money. He ain't gonna give me a goddamn dime. We don't accept it. He don't have nothing to do with my money. He don't have nothing to do with my money, my house, where I live, what I do. He has nothing to do with nothing. Okay, so I gotta go. I've said it. I've said it. Y'all need to separate all those people from me. Y'all, for some reason, y'all trying to smooge me in with Lamar and Amanda too. I ain't got nothing to do with them people. They trying to latch on to me. And y'all better take heed to what I'm talking about too. Cause you fucking up for real. Cause the ice is getting ready to break. Cause like I said, I do have clients that, they have no problem with dropping a couple of thousand just like that. 3,000, 5,000. I can prove that. They have no issue with doing that. Their ice is not breaking. In fact, they not skating on thin ice. They on a foundation that cannot be broken. Y'all are the ones that when I ask y'all for that little piddly ass money, y'all need to gladly pay that. I'm just telling y'all the truth. And no, I don't have to be humble. Oh my God. It just y'all and you know what? Y'all not gonna make me hate being a woman, and y'all not gonna make me hate being black. I'm always love being a black woman and a witch. I'm not weak-minded like that, but that's exactly what's going on is sexism and then partially racism. But really, in reality, what y'all need to be looking at is the loyalty. Y'all need to be looking at the strength. Y'all need to be looking at the respect. Y'all need to be looking at the fact, the honesty, the integrity. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. Bye.